Hi, Laura Moreno here with Nasdaq at Opticon 19, and I am here with Chris. Chris, can you tell us a little bit about your role and your company and why you're excited to be here at Opticon 19?
Yeah, I'm Chris Goward, founder of Widerfunnel. So we're an optimization experimentation consultancy, and we help companies improve their decision making by experimenting on business decisions across the spectrum of business decisions. So we've been using Optimizely for years. In fact, we were the first authorized consultant for Optimizely. So we've been involved with Opticon for years, and it's always a great event.
Mm-hmm.
All of our clients come here, and it's great to see what's happening in the experimentation industry.
So what is happening in the experimentation industry since you touched on that?
Yeah, well, it's been evolving so much over especially the last couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
We no longer have to sell the idea of experimentation. Everyone knows they need to have this as a core competency. I think what's changing now is that companies now need to get better ideas into their testing program,
mm-hmm.
and they need to democratize testing across their organization. So what they really need are operating systems for experimentation and better insights into their customer mindset.
And when you think about that, how are you guiding them to do that? Like, what are some of the recommendations that you have?
Well, yeah, in the last couple of years, we've been developing some much more advanced programs for that. We've got an experimentation operating system now that we're installing into enterprise companies to help them to create center of excellences and decentralized or centralized models and figure out what works for their organization. We've also started a behavioral science group to allow them to get more into the emotional resonance of their customers and their mindsets and what really drives them to understand how to speak to them in a more appropriate way than maybe they have.
Yeah.
So for example, they might be have brand experiences on their landing pages or conversion funnels or shopping carts or what have you, and they just don't have the right implicit codes built into the experience to feel like it resonates emotionally with what they expect. And now we're helping them to embed those insights into experimentation to evolve their whole experience, every touch point with their customers.
Wow. Just so much growth has happened. And so what are you excited about today about Opticon 19 and kind of like where things are going in this space?
Well, it's still a growing space,
yeah.
and it's still changing so much. Every year the tools are coming out with new capabilities, there's new integrations between the tools. What I'm excited about is the integration of all of these personalization and experimentation and customer data platforms, and through really creating an experimentation stack, if you will, so that you can have free flow of data, and that gives us more rich information to be able to understand on a one-to-one basis who this customer is.
Really moving it to the next level.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Well, thank you for joining us, Chris. We
Thank
really
you.
appreciate you stopping by. I'm Laura Moreno, and we'll be back more with Opticon 19.